Ladies and gentlemen, are you or a loved one looking for mobility and accessibility solutions in Sudbury? Look no further than Silver Cross Sudbury. Silver Cross Sudbury is your trusted source for a wide range of mobility aids and home accessibility products. They're dedicated to improving your independence and quality of life. Visit their showroom at 760 Notre Dame Avenue or call them at 705 222 0700. Your independence is their priority. A huge thank you to Silver Cross Sudbury, more importantly to Dean and Chantel Jacqueline for all of their support of the Behind the Bench podcast all the way back to day one. We love you both.
The BTB podcast has officially joined forces with SWSE, folks, and things are about to get a whole lot more entertaining. SWSE is turning up the volume on the E, entertainment, and launching a brand new YouTube channel called Sorta Local. It's all about fresh local content, live streams, news shows, and the kind of fun, off-the-cuff moments you don't want to miss. And yes, the BTB podcast is coming along for the ride. You'll still get the same BTB show you love, but now on a bigger stage. Expect live streams from Wolves games, from our BTB live stage, on location recordings, guest appearances, and plenty of surprises. It's only the beginning, folks. More details are coming soon on as Sorta Local launches a new wave of shows and events celebrating the best of Sudbury and beyond. Subscribe to Sorta Local on YouTube and be a part of something new, local, and seriously entertaining. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to week 221 of Behind the Bench. We hope everyone is doing fantastic as the clocks get rolled back here, folks. Always that time of year now. It sucks. That's just first thing that came to my mind, folks. It's pitch black at 6 o'clock, and we know it's only going to get worse. 5:30, 5 o'clock, 4:30. But we'll chug along. Don't want to start on a damper note here. My apologies, folks. But you got myself, Alex Chimino, and Tommy Vlahos today for week 221. You can find us on all podcasting platforms, YouTube. You can also find us on Instagram and X at BTB Podcast _, and you can find us on TikTok at Behind the Bench. We hope everyone is doing fantastic, like we said. The boys have been quite busy here, gearing up for the party of the year on November 15th, BTB 5-year anniversary party. If you haven't got your tickets, go get them now. We just announced live music. Jake Stoss, who is a household name here in the Sudbury music scene. We've had him on the podcast as well. He's going to come and play some tunes, so do not miss it. It is going to be the event of the year. We're excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be food, 19 plus only. It's going to be great. You can find that ticket, that golden ticket, www.btbshop.ca. We'd love to see you there. 8 p.m. start at 363 York. Our tour video is going to drop shortly on that as well. But without any further ado, we're mano y mano tonight. You got myself and Tommy Vlahos. Tommy, what's up, man?
Dude, not much going on. Obviously, everyone knows what happened this weekend. Kind of a sadder weekend. We'll get into it. We'll talk about we'll spin it out. We'll have a positive 4-pack later on in the show. You mentioned me and you only. You will be hearing Mason Money Savage's lovely voice a little bit later on. Fingers crossed for that. But yeah, man, going through a little bit of heartbreak. It was a tough way to end, and we obviously celebrated Halloween kind of together at Mason's, trying to watch the game, almost seeing history, and I thought, bud, we were very close. And it was obviously a sad ending. Everyone knows how it kind of finished because we're a couple days removed from that. But other than that, dude, like you mentioned, 5-year anniversary party right around the corner. We have a busy kind of 2 weeks. Shoresy night coming up this Friday. We'll be back on the live stage. So if you're at the Wolves game this Friday and you're listening, come stop by. If we like you. You might get a headset to come on the stage, depending.
And all guests are welcome on the live stage.
Correct. Other than that, dude, honestly, can't complain. Just surviving advance. And Chim, you mentioned time change. I think that's just I'm gonna be positive, Tommy, today, because when that starts happening, Christmas is around the corner. So we are fast approaching to Christmas.
It's actually crazy. Like, it is a lot closer than we think it is. Right?
Yeah, a month and then. Oh, it's 6 weeks away, but it's crazy. Like a month it's December.
The days, it's just a blur. Like summer felt like we're deep into fall now. Summer did not feel that long ago already. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, Tommy Boy, well, I mean, let's just talk about the Jays
Yeah.
right off the hop here. I mean, before we get into our performers of the week. Now that we've had some time to digest it, you know, you can't discount the fact of how special of a run that was. And that team literally united a country. If you think about it, Tom, with everything going on in the world, there is one common thing where people could land on, and it was the Toronto Blue Jays. And talking about it, you could talk to literally anybody, and you could have a full-on discussion about the Blue Jays and what they did. Man, Tom, they were right there. Like that was one of those ones where like going into that series, it feels like you're going against Goliath. It's more of a David and Goliath, but I really do believe, the Jays. I mean, Jays should have won that. Yeah, like, and they were the better team. The Dodgers just showed up at the right moment, and a couple
Yeah.
bad bounces and unlucky
Yeah.
things happening, and it costed the Jays. But my God, what a run! But yeah, we
Yeah.
were there, Mason's basement, watching that ninth inning. Well, watching the game, but
The
getting to
whole
that
game
ninth inning,
dialed. Yeah. Man, it's
in
just
our 6 and 7 costume
six,
for
7.
Halloween.
Yeah, are you gonna post a little story about that? Maybe next,
I
maybe
should, yeah,
almost Friday tomorrow.
yeah,
Maybe that. Maybe,
yeah.
maybe that.
Can can we just talk about it for a second, Tom? The Jays in that ninth inning,
We're 2 outs away.
two, like
You know what? How about
1 out away. Sorry, out away,
no? Miguel Rojas came from 1 out away. Yes.
1 out. Sorry, 2 out away. Sorry, no, you're right. They had 1 out. Correct.
Yes. But
My bad.
one pitch and 1 out because Rojas's home run was a full count. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Like if that,
and what did we say that whole time? Or like, just get to Otani, whatever. If you get to Otani, whatever. You know what I mean?
the thought of the storybook ending for the last out to be Otani. It's like all those
It's too good
old
to be
video games that we used to play. Like you got to beat Bowser to win it all. Like, but the ninth
Final
hitter
boss, yeah.
who didn't even play all series comes in and hits it. And I don't know if you saw all this stuff, man. I've been glued to X, not Twitter anymore. Apparently, his wife, Rojas's wife, said all playoffs, and more importantly, this series, that he was going to hit a home run, a very important home run. And he goes, "Honey, I'm not even in the lineup." And he goes, "She said it to him every day, apparently."
Yeah,
Like it's
that was his first home run as a righty all year, the
Yeah.
entire year.
switch hitter,
Game
crazy.
7 of World Series.
It's crazy. And honestly, like we've had them on before. I want to just like those Gate 14 guys, man. Like
I
I
mean,
know,
give them a round. Like they
yeah,
are like what a run for them.
no kidding. What a year. Obviously Johnny and Avery there, like two great guys, and for much success their shows had from interviewing, Shapiro and having Schneider on, and some obviously they're very close with some of the players. Like it's really cool story what they're doing, but I feel for them, man. They were in the building, I believe, for Game 7. So
I mean, we had
it's
boots on the ground. It'd be great to have Robbie B on tonight to hear what he had to say about Game 7. But we did have boots on the ground there. But that game had literally
yeah,
everything. Tom,
Roberto
let's
was
think
there,
about
yeah.
it. Scherzer with
Yeah.
an all-time start once again. One of the best to ever do it. We had the benches clear, dugouts clear.
That was awesome.
Right? It had that game had literally everything.
Yeah.
IKF with a chance, like inches away from winning the World Series. If Will Smith, if his foot's up for another half a second, the Jays win.
Yeah.
Paez making that catch, Roberts and Dave Roberts subbing him in.
Pushed the right
game,
buttons at the right time, man.
and he collided. They took out her neck. Like the fact that he didn't drop the ball is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then
You call it, yeah, even the
Alejandro
wedge game.
Kirk broke him back to end it.
Dude, who did I say it to? Did I say it to you? No, I said it to a few guys Sunday I was at a birthday party, but I honestly think the Dodgers, Jim, and looking back at it, I honestly think they pitched four in the dirt to Barger, knowing that they had a slower runner in Kirk next to hope for the grounder for the double play. Because Barger's a contact hitter. You knew he was likely going to hit that like
Yeah.
in the air to sack fly tie the game. You know what I mean? So Yamamoto threw him four, probably change ups or what. I didn't really look back at the pitches, but he threw him four in the dirt, saying, "Go chase them, and if I walk you, I walk you."
Yeah. And let's go to Yamamoto too.
Oh, dude, like
No day rest comes on.
MVP for sure. No kidding. Like, but the Dodgers, I think, what was the
Three
stat?
home runs.
Yeah,
Tom.
the worst batting average in the World Series in the last like 60 years, and they won. Like, it's crazy. Like, the city of
hit those
Toronto is
timely-
cursed, man. But the timely
about-
hits,
The home runs, like 3 home runs. Yeah, Savage, Bieber, like those are the guys you want out there, and Hoffman, right, who's been your closer all year.
yeah.
Can't throw a meatball up and in.
That
Oh my
Max
God.
Muncy third run home run though.
Oh
When I
my
looked
God,
at you, was that the eighth? Yeah, the eighth, eh?
Yeah, that ball was.
Yeah, they
smoked.
hit 3 home runs in 4 innings. The eighth, ninth, 11th to win.
Yeah,
Solo bombs too.
all solo.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
all solo bombs. Yeah,
this team, man. And now the odds from FanDuel are already out for next year. The Jays are like the 9th best odds to win.
well, dude, it was a magical year. Like
I
you gotta
know,
think
I know.
it was magical. Like Tom, that team in February was only expected to win. Their over under were 76.5 games. Like
I know.
who knows if they'll ever
It's
be
so
back. That is
sad.
that
It's
is the
so
hardest
sad.
thing. I think honestly, Tom, the baseball playoffs, I think hockey is 1 and baseball is 2 in terms of the hardest trophies, might be the
win.
hardest trophies to win.
Yep.
Because in baseball, you have to play 162 games. So, and they do matter because the Jays, it took Jays up until game 162 to win the division. And then you got to win 3 grueling series to win it all. A 5-game, a 7, and a 7, where the schedule is 2 like you play 2 games at home and then 3 on the road. It's crazy, right? Like it's
Yeah.
I truly think baseball is one of the hardest because you got like in baseball especially, everything needs to be clicking at the right time. You need to get the pitching and you need to get the timely hitting. And the Jays got it up until basically the 9th inning of that World Series game 7. And I think too, you look back at that game 6, Barger, when does the ball ever get wedged under the wall ever like that again? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's it's just
It
was hard. Tom, I'll be honest, I've never been that. I was ticked. I was not happy at all.
Yeah,
it put a
dude.
damper
Yeah.
on the whole mood.
Yeah,
of the,
I agree.
We're at a Halloween get together and just
Ruined it because, dude, we were about to have the night of our lives. Like,
could you?
the one thing I wanted to say, and I think I said it, I mentioned I was at that birthday party Sunday, thinking more about it and even waking up, dude. Like, you mentioned how mad you were. Like, I honestly,
I don't even know if it was mad or devastated. Tom.
I think it was devastated because at the point, it's how they lost that made it so sad.
Yeah,
I think we'd be able to spin it off if Otani came in there that game 7, had
If they got
14 Ks.
swept.
Not
Yeah.
even that. Like, let's just
That
keep
ga-
it to game
yeah.
7, and they lost 10-5, and Otani had 3 home runs. And you know what? They lost to the best player in the world. But they got to him, dude. Like,
They got him.
Snell had to come in. Like, they had to use their bullpen. They had everything going. They were up 3-2. We were like, we need more runs. Even Mason, he's like, we need to get to 5 runs to win. He was right. They get that 4th run with Ernie sliding at home like that. I'm like, this team, how do you not love this team? They battled back. They got that insurance run. Up 2 runs out, and they still blow it. Like, it's like the way they lost is so, like, take a knife and just, it
I think someone messaged me. It might have been Jacko. He said, "Now you know what it feels like to be a Leafs fan."
no, it's not.
And
It's not the same.
It's not even close.
Not the
And
same.
you know what? I'm really happy you're saying that, Tom, because
It's
I thought we
not.
were
It's
gonna have
not
to
because
argue.
we were never Okay, let's call it
Never got to the Stanley Cup
a
final.
one
Game
out with
7.
1 minute is probably like 2 minutes empty net goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
probably equivalent. They
Yeah.
score on you 6-on-5,
Yeah.
and you lose in overtime.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's not even close. It's not even close. If
No.
I was to experience that for my Leafs, Al, I wouldn't be on this show for at least a month.
It would be
I
bad.
would
It
need
be
to
really
take
bad
like,
a lot of time.
and the thought you mentioned baseball, how poor in the regular season is. I just saw a tweet from the Jays today. They got spring training in 100 days. Like 3 months away, they're back at it. It's like
It's crazy.
you're no crap. These guys are so close with their teammates. Like you're together 10 months basically.
And like now you gotta look into the season, right? Like
Off season turned like this. They're
it's
already
crazy.
signing
Now you have
players.
to look at it. I mean, getting Bieber back who opted in, it just goes to show how special the team was. So
Yeah.
it's great to see that he's gonna be back. Do they keep Bo? I think they've had
Do you want
now.
them to? Do you
They
want
have
them to?
yeah. I think
Yeah.
they have more of a chance than ever to keep Bo. You know what I mean? They have more than
You have
more
to
of a
do it
chance
now
than
because
ever.
it's going to get dicey, I think, if you start. Well, he's a free agent anyways. Never mind. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, I was going to say you can't play it out, but
But
yeah.
I do think, well, obviously, this sounds like a Captain Obvious take here, but them going to the World Series definitely helps in getting Bo Bichette, I think. Right?
Yep. And for him getting into
And I'm
those
pretty
games,
sure most of that team's going to be around, right, Tom? Who
yeah.
do you know who's
Notable free agents.
contracts? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ernie's is up.
Sir Anthony Dominguez,
Yeah.
Hoffman, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'll get back
Yeah.
to you on that. Bieber was one of the biggest, but he's signed now, obviously. And I
Yeah.
remember there was one more. Oh, IKF. Do you bring him back? And Ty France. There were some like bottom feeder guys if you wanted to bring them back in. Chris Bassett was another one, and obviously Scherzer. So what do you do with those two
Oh,
older guys, right?
what do you do with those guys, Tom?
And then Bo. But
It's Springer.
I don't know
I
if it
think
was
Springer's
Hoffman.
a
I gotta
dog.
check that, but
I think Springer's a dog. How many more years are you gonna get out of Springer? You know what I mean?
I know.
How
I
many?
know.
It's killer, man. It's killer. It hurts. That hurts so much. That hurts so much. Even talking about it now, it still hurts. Louis Varlin, I think. Oh yeah, a lot of their pitching. I think a lot of their pitching. Oh my God, that Santander contract, Tom, does not look good at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, Hoffman signed. Hoffman signed for a bit, bud.
Okay. I was wrong with that.
Yeah, it's Ernie. Ernie, who's going to arbitration. Varsho.
But they have them though.
Yeah. What is arbitration? Is that kind of like a restricted free
I
agent
think
in
it
baseball?
kind of
Something
means
like
the same.
that?
They still
Yeah.
own their rights, but they got to give them a new deal.
Don't know much about that with baseball, but anyways, I think that's enough for the Jays here, Tom. A great run. It was amazing to see the city like that, and I really hope the country for that matter. But I really hope it gets back to that at some point. I think we'll see the Jays win one in the duration of Vladdy's contract, which is now the next 14 years.
Let's hope
Another
so, bud.
Captain Obvious take, maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's go to our Tristan Ritchie at Lake City Realty Performers of the Week. Thinking about buying or selling a home in Sudbury, Tristan Ritchie from Lake City Realty gives you more than just listings. He gives you honest advice. Tristan will tell you whether it's the right time to buy or sell based on the market, your needs, and his deep local expertise. No pressure, just the truth. Ready for a real conversation about real estate? Call Tristan at 705-920-6109 or follow him on social media at Real Ritchie. Your home journey starts here. Tommy Vlahos. Let's go
Let
to
me.
our
Yeah. Give me a second.
yeah.
I got it right
What do you
here.
got?
Okay. Thanks to the insider, Benny Leeson. I'm going to Sudbury Cyclones soccer, women's soccer. How about that one for you,
Great
bud?
shot. This is a great shout here.
Striker Cassidy Brooks wins Forward of the Year. Jim, did you ever had the privilege to watching her on Nip U when she was?
I did not. I know the legend of Cassidy Brooks, and
You know the legend, though?
We got to
She-
get her on.
Yeah,
This
she's
is a
spent 4 years
no-brainer.
with Nip, correct?
Yeah,
And so
Wicked striker. I watched her play once for the Cyclones. Very good.
yeah, wins forward of the year. And I wanted to give credit to because there was a Sudbury native, believe goaltender.
Yep.
Yeah, nominee for goalkeeper of the year. Do you know the name? I don't want to. Is it Naomi?
Yes. Yes.
Nice, Tom.
I'm pretty
Nice.
sure.
Naomi Bouchard also
Yeah.
received
Noemi or Noe? Yeah.
some
Yeah.
recognition for her performance. Well, it's spelled teacher, Noemie.
That's tough. I've never heard
Naomi, I
the
think.
pronunciation. It's got to be. Let's
Let's
go
go
with that.
Bouchard, goalkeeper Bouchard.
Yeah. Well,
For
regardless,
she
congrats
was a
to
nominee
her.
for goalkeeper of the year. So I'm going two Sudbury Cyclone players. I'll let you work that
That's it.
magic to get Cassidy
Love
Brooks
that.
on though. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, we'll get on that. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the football field, and Roberto touched on it. Would have been last pod, but I gotta say it again, because I'm not sure if he dove into it fully. Obviously, the Confederation Chargers are the senior boys football city championship. Tom, they are provincially ranked at number 19 in the province. Now, I can't remember if Roberto mentioned that, but they are set to play um, Cora in NASA, which is going to be obviously a tough battle. But they are ranked number 9, and shout out to Cora as well, who's ranked number 4 in Ontario, which is wild. And Cora, for those of you who don't know, is Sault Ste. Marie, which is unreal to see. And from what I've heard in the football world, how OFSA works for football, there's no real tournament you can play because it's football. So it's kind of like college where it is bowl games. And Confederation, no matter the outcome against Cora and NASA, will be going because of their provincial ranking. So that is amazing to see. That'll be the first time in a very long time that a team from Sudbury is heading over to the provincial stage here. So big congrats to Confed. Unreal. And to think about it, and it's another good point. I was talking again with some fellow teachers. We have a lot of high schools in Sudbury, whereas the Sioux is more condensed to just a few major high schools. We have a ton of high schools here, which I think is fantastic. But just it is great to see, with so many schools, right? Teams can vary, and to see Confed be provincially ranked, with not being able to have all of the cream of the crop is great. So big congrats to them. It's huge. It's huge news, for sure. Okay, Tom. Well, with that, let's go to our Corny's bulletin board. And let's talk some OHL hockey. I'm going to maybe wait till Mace gets on here to talk some high school hockey. We're going to dive into the OHL. Let's go to the standings right away, Tom, in the Eastern Conference. Division-wise, East Division, the Brantford Bulldogs, Tom, still without a regulation loss, sitting atop of the East Division. Ottawa 67s right behind them. Peterborough, Kingston, and the Oshawa Generals to follow. Central Division, Niagara, Barrie, North Bay, Brampton, and the Wolfers to follow them. In the Western Conference, in the Midwest Division, Owen Sound, it's getting tight in the Midwest Division. Owen Sound, Kitch, and London on top of that division with the Guelph Storm and Erie Otters to follow. And in the West Division, it is the Windsor Spitfires, followed by the Sioux Greyhounds, Flint Firebirds, Saginaw Spirit, and the Sarnia Sting. Tommy Boy, as always, let's talk about our Wolfers here. Obviously, we got Shoresy night coming up here.
Yep.
Which is huge. It's going to be a great night. Their jerseys look clean. Those Sudbury Blueberry Bulldog jerseys look clean. We're going to be there on the BTB live stage, sort of local network. Hey, how are you? But Tom, let's talk about our Wolfers here. Yeah,
we kind of talked before hopping on. Tough schedule though coming up. They got a home Thursday, Friday with Barrie. That rivalry's just I said that word wrong. If you want to correct me, I can't say it. Rivalry. There you go. You
There
know
you
that
go.
you're in for two hard games. Like Barry's tough. There's some nasty blood between those two teams, right? Feels like it's always kind of
It's a
been.
big rivalry.
I think it's always kind of been like that. But so you go into their barn Thursday, and then you mentioned Shoresy night Friday. So you know there's gonna be some fireworks. You play this team on a back to back. You know Friday hockey in that barn. There's gonna be some fights, and obviously Shoresy theme night. Like I'm really looking forward to it. Like a really good chance to kind of flip the switch in a way. They had a good previous weekend a couple weekends ago when they were at home. Tough road trip that just passed, but I, I like their chances with Barry just because I think they get up for an opponent like that. They don't kind of shy away from the rough stuff. They got a couple guys in the Wolves that can chuck them and stuff. So I'm pretty confident with it, but at the same time, like the schedule, it becomes tough because you're playing 3 games in 4 days because you have a home game Sunday against Peterborough too. So very interested to see, like, as a fan and someone that covers the team, like I'd be happy if they got 3 of a possible 6 points. But
Yeah,
they've
I
been pretty
agree.
good at home, solid at home, right? So maybe if you get 4, and then you take your take some luck with you tomorrow in Barrie, and hopefully get a road win or some way find a way to get a point.
Hey, they'd be buried here at home, and
Hmm.
maybe I had one of the worst. It could be one of the worst takes of the year. Is to call Barry a seller, and Barry's kind of rattled off a few wins since
Yeah,
I've
dude, they're
said that.
good. They're really good. They got a couple
Maybe they're
top
a
end guys,
buyer.
right?
Maybe they're a buyer.
Yeah, they got a couple. The top end guys you can't like
You
whenever
can
you have
run
a
with those guys, I guess, right? I guess you can. If you get a
yeah,
couple more pieces,
flip the switch, Tim. If those
I
guys were
could
on
see
our team,
I
we'd
could
we'd
see
be buying.
Barry.
We'd be buying.
Yeah, I don't know if the Wolves would ever trade interdivision, but I could see Barry being a team that maybe wants to buy off the Wolves
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure,
I
right?
know
They
there's
need a
probably a
little
lot
more
of guys
depth up
watching
front,
those
I think.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah. The Wolves obviously last weekend lost on the road 3-0 to Kitchener and then 4-3 to Owen Sound. Obviously not a bad showing in Owen Sound on a Saturday night,
hmm.
deep in the road
We
against Owen
watched that
Sound.
game a bit.
Yeah. Um, I This is just how it's going to be. Like I don't know how else to say it. Like this is just going to how it's going to be this year. It's going to be highs, there's going to be some lows. And that's just the reality, Tom. Like, and as we get closer to January 10th, man, I really don't know what the vision is here right now for the Wolfers. Um, I keep saying it just based off this start to the year. You got to think the Wolves are going to be sellers. Um, I'd have to imagine that. Like, we'll see how it goes. You know what? I'll tell you this home and home with Barry will tell us quite a bit as well. I think that, a divisional matchup. I think will be two big games. Can make up a little bit of ground in the division. These are two big games for the Wolfers here as well. I'm not sure what they've done if the goalie situation. I believe Leonard's still with the team, but I know Chartier had a start. So I don't know exactly what's going on in terms of the situation there with the goaltending. We'll have to look and maybe reach out to Ben Leeson on that to see if they're still running with 3. They've also been out without Hudson Chitteroni as well. So, man, I'll tell you what. Put it this way: these next 2 games against Barry will give us a little more insight into what the rest of the year could look like.
Yeah, yeah,
And
I agree.
we'll see. And then obviously that Thursday, Friday, and then they play Peterborough on Sunday, which again, those are the games you got to win, right? And then
Yeah,
you play, then this big homestand starts, Tom, where they play Friday, Saturday, the following November 14th and 15th against Erie and Saginaw, which I think are all winnable games. Um, I don't think Michael Misa is going to be back
mm,
to play the Wolves that night, so I think they'll be okay. Man, they play Barrie 3 times in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly
That's
with that
huge,
team.
right? That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. So
It's when you have a start like they did though, like it's so tough to
it's so
overcome.
hard.
Yeah, like
So
in
hard.
any league, right? So the writing's almost on the wall for them to maybe sell like a few players to get some kind of reload, retool, look for the years ahead. But you never can count them out because if they get hot, they still got some big names on their team. Like if they kind of get into the playoffs, you never know. But at the same time, I would like to see them kind of retool for the years to come. To be honest,
Yeah, and listen,
just because how the years been, it's like. You got to look
we got
around the
the
league, and you mentioned the Bulldogs, dude. Like they are so deep and
they're
good,
so good. They're so good.
right?
You know what though? You got to give the Wolfers credit here too, Tom. 7th best power play in the league for having one of the worst records in the league,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and the 2nd best PK.
Yep. Special teams not the issue.
It's not the issue. You're absolutely right about that. But scoring's been the major
Yeah.
issue, and defending, right? 67 goals, no pun intended
Six,
there,
7.
against. Um, that is the 5th worst, sorry. 5th worst in the league. 6th worst, sorry. Nope, no, I was right. 5th worst in the league right now.
Don't second guess yourself, KL.
No, I know. I'm having a hard time reading the English language right now.
And
So
late and tonight, to be honest, we had an interview. Just us, and you kind of were finicky with your words. I don't think you've been as good as you usually are.
well, I will say this, Tom. I think you're just making a little play here for me to give you a little pat on the back.
Ah, there it is. Thanks, buddy.
Because you blew me away. We have
Mace, you
we
should have
an
heard my
interview.
English. Welcome, Mason Money Savage, to
Yeah.
the chat here.
Oh yeah, Tom. So the first question was asking about obviously our 5 years. We had an interview. It was with Ben Lee's to come out,
Yeah.
and a Celebrity Star, but it was just basically any moments over the 5 years. How does it feel to make it to 5 years? That type of question.
And I just went.
Basically I give Tom the floor so I can pick up whatever he's left on the plate for me. He not only did he eat everything on the plate, he licked the plate clean.
I Miguel
I didn't
Rojas
have
that thing, man.
You housed that thing.
Yeah.
It was insane. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
I even went
How
back
good
to
you were.
full circle because Mace, we just talked to Laurentian, obviously, the same class that me and Chim started, to having you guys on, to having a show with my best friend from 5 years, getting really close with you and Roberto, to what we've been able to accomplish between the sponsors and everything. Everything that was coming to my head was just firing. And Ben
Yeah.
was just like, wow, Jim didn't have anything else to add. No better feeling is when you have nothing else to add to my answer.
Oh, it was really impressive. It was really impressive. But Mason Savage is joining the pod. Mason, might as well chime in here. How you doing, fella?
High school hockey, we need an update, bud. Come on.
We're gonna get into that. Yeah.
Are we? Okay.
High school hockey's extremely competitive this year, Tom. It might be the best year in this league. Not in the last 20 years, probably last like 6-7 years, Chim?
There it is. The 6-7 references it's getting insane. I heard it's dead now. I'm hearing it's dead, apparently.
Well,
Apparently
I've overemphasized it so much in class that it doesn't
Yeah.
happen in class anymore.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah. We'll cap off here on the OHL boys, then we'll move to high school hockey. Tom, one trade that that happened, probably the biggest trade of the year, happened just before Halloween. Ben Danford and Zach Sandu, Branford, loading on up. Traded away Aiden O'Donnell, Lucas Moore, Luca DiPlacido, a second in 2026, a fourth in 2026, a second in 2027, a 10 in 2027, a second in 28, a third in 28, a third in 29, 2/3 in 29, and a fourth in 29. Loading on up. The Brantford Bulldogs are loading on up, Tom. Oshawa, genius. They had 2 great runs at it. Now they're retooling, rebuilding, getting a ton of picks that they gave, obviously, when they traded for Colby Barlow last year, Tom. So they've made up for it there, and they got 3 prospects on top of that, Tom. 3 prospects on top of that. This is a carbon copy of a trade I would kind of like to see maybe happen. If we're talking about setting the Wolves up for a good future. As bittersweet as things may be, this is a carbon copy of something you'd like to see. It's time, there's
Correct.
not a lot of picks that the Wolves still have on the board. Like the Wolves were trading 28 and 29 picks last year, so
So
it's time.
so Danford obviously leaves draft pick. Gotta love
No
to
big
see
deal.
that.
Yeah,
First rounder, D-man, very good, top 4 minutes. He'll log a ton for the Bulldogs. And they get an upgrade with their OA. Right, Jim? So in a package similar to the Wolves,
yeah,
I don't want to call anybody out, but like a Villeneuve and a Ferrand will get you a return like that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying a team needs an upgrade on an OA, but you never know. If a contending team doesn't think their 3 OAs are strong enough, maybe they can get an upgrade, and then you could package a deal with a guy like Villeneuve or Walton, right? Like, tell me how the Wolves can't get the same or even more, Jim, from a package like that after seeing that,
yeah.
right? So,
Definitely, Tom. No, I'm right there with you, buddy. And I just want to look. I pulled up the database here, guys, for the draft picks that the Wolves do have.
okay, give it to me.
So no, right now, no second and no sixth next year. They have a lot of picks from other teams. They also have a lot of conditional picks right now. Um, it's more of the 2027 and 28 picks that they need to kind of restuff. So we don't have a second round pick until 2029 at this point right now. You got to get it, right? Got to get it. Maybe get a couple, right? Um, don't have a second and a third in 28, but do have a second in 2029, and a third in 26 and 27. That Owen Sound's third and Barry's third. So this database is all over the map. Actually, I'll be shocked. The Wolves do have more picks than I thought they did. So I'll be a little I'm not sure how accurate this database is, but I think more of those higher end picks is where you want to reshelve, right, Tom?
Oh, I'm
Restock.
on mute. I'm on mute. Sorry. Yes, what you can with the guys you have, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, let's move it on, fellas. Be there, folks. Actually, Shoresy night. We'll be there. BTB live stage and at the Sudbury Community Arena. Excited for it. Okay, let's go to high school hockey. It's great to have Mason Savage here for high school hockey, ladies and gentlemen, to chat about it. We are right in it this year. Mason was kind of
Both
our
of you.
lead guy on it, but now I'm in it this year.
How are my cards doing, boys? They're a wagon.
Your cards are on to a fantastic start, Tom. They are going to be the leaders here in the clubhouse. They are 2-0 to start the year, 18 goals for and 2 against. And following them would be Bishop Carter. They're the only other team that's played 2 games. They have a win and a tie, which is a fantastic start. They have a tie against us. That team, Bishop Carter, is a very underrated team in terms of, maybe some household names here in high school hockey. Yeah, Tom, you're making a face. Bishop Carter is legit.
Are you
And I want to
serious?
shout out, I want to shout out Brewy and Rive from Bishop, who's been building that program there. They're doing a fantastic job, and that team is going to be solid for years to come. They're doing a fantastic job over there. They came back to tie us, St. Benedict, in stunning fashion. We were up 3-1 with about 5 minutes left, and they were able to tie the game with 7 seconds left. It was tough. But, they look great. But, yeah, Mason,
Okay.
maybe give us your take here on high school hockey, the scope of high school hockey this year.
Well, I've still only seen the game against you, Jim, which we don't need to talk about. And then we played my former school,
Well, okay, I
Lockerbie.
actually don't even know what happened between you two. I don't want to interrupt you, though.
Okay,
I
here's
actually
bullshit.
physically
Here
don't.
we go. You're rage baiting now.
I don't
Just
know.
exhibition, Tom.
I know, but I don't like what you guys won, Mace.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
that's all I
lots,
needed to hear.
by
Eight?
lots, yeah.
3? Or no,
That was
5.
You're
Chim
being-
on the
you're
bench.
being- you're
Was
being-
Chim
you're
running the
being
door or
generous
what?
You're being generous.
But Lockerbie Llewellyn played this on the weekend, Tom, and then Lockerbie's got a good team too. Just young goaltenders adjusting to a new league in high school, and shots coming from kids that might be like 4 years older than them. Like we have a grade 13 on our team. I know some other schools do. Pretty sure Confed does. But if Tom, you're talking about parity in NHL, parity in high school hockey's here. I don't think there's a true divide between the A and the B anymore. Last 2 years, you kind of knew who was falling into the B division, who was going to be in the A division, but I think it's wide open. Like I think St. Charles obviously has their program. Llewellyn's got to be the second in terms of power rankings. They've been there the last 2 years. I don't want to be biased, but I think pretty strong
Yeah,
team.
I agree to that.
There's some AAA players you guys would know that came down to play.
Yeah, you told me some
seems
of the
like-
names, man, and I'm like, okay.
Oh,
It's
it's
you have a
impressive.
shot there, Coach Savage.
Confed's got a good team. I'm hearing Horizon and CND have programs that are reputable again. Horizon's always been good. Lively's going to make some noise too, I think, this year.
Yeah,
I think a lot of the teams last year had a lot of strong grade 11s. That would be Lockerbie, Lively, Bishop. And a lot of them just been growing with the high school program. They know how to play it. It's a different league, as you guys know if you've watched it enough. It's different, so you have to learn and transition to that. So I think Tom, this could be the one when the Sudbury Arena gets filled for playoffs.
It is, yeah, I think Mace broke it down quite well there. I think there's like, I would even put St. Charles in almost a tier of their own right now, I would say. And then I think
Until
it's,
proven
like you said,
otherwise.
yeah, until proven otherwise, I think it's St. Charles in a complete tier of their own. And then there's a tier of like Llewellyn and Confed, I would say. And then it's kind of middle of the pack after that. And it's like tight, like really tight from there. We'll see if anyone can beat St. Charles this year. It'll be interesting. But yeah, dude, high school hockey is wicked. Like we're talking exhibition games and the place is packed.
It's
People coming to
amazing.
watch
It's
it.
back,
It's
man.
high school hockey is all the way back. It is all the way back. And I'm excited
If you
to be
were
a
to
part of it.
ask me what my regret was in my hockey career, and if I didn't host, I don't want to just don't laugh. If we didn't host nationals, I might have probably considered it. I'm serious, just because of how good the program was and how good a
Yeah.
relationship I had with the coaches there, and obviously they're still there. Like I would have definitely thought about it for sure.
I think it's a lot different nowadays, Tom. Like I don't know what it is, but yeah, like a lot of people, we've talked about it at length before, but a lot of kids are now kind of realizing, you know what, I want to just have fun and
Yeah,
you know,
it completely
play for my
switched.
school is it's wild.
Yeah.
Also
And
way
the hockey-
cheaper.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
way more affordable. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
that's definitely a part of it. I just like to see. I'm not saying people realize that they're not going to make it. I'm saying, like you mentioned, they're realizing they can still have fun playing this sport they grew up, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes playing, double A, triple A, getting
It gets stressful,
stressful and not playing as much, and you can go be a stud on a high school team and love the sport again, right? I think that's a really good thing. So I'm happy
Yeah.
it's back.
High school hockey's all the way back. It's all the way back. Very excited. All right, boys. Well, let's go to our 4-pack. And before I do, just maybe a quick we missed it here in the OHL update. Just wanted to shout it out. Barn Dog, he's out coaching the U17s, I believe, right now at Team Canada. So a couple pictures of him working the board. Looks absolute nails out there. And no better deserving person than the Barn Dog. We love him. All right. 4-pack time, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, hockey fans, want premium custom jerseys without the premium price? Thread the Needle has you covered. founded by lifelong hockey lovers. They make top quality, fully custom jerseys just starting at $50. Ordering is easy. Submit your design to prove your concept and get your jerseys in 3 to 4 weeks. Plus, they offer bulk discounts, quick turnaround, and top tier customer support. Upgrade your team's look today at threadthenino.com. Look good, feel good, and play good. BTB has you hooked up with some promos. If you're buying 10 or more jerseys, you get $10 off each jersey. 15 or more jerseys, you get $15 off each jersey. And if you're buying 20 or more jerseys, you get $20 off each jersey. Big thanks to Thread the Needle for sponsoring the 4-pack as always. Now, let's get into it, fellas. We are drafting the best moments from the Blue Jays playoff run.
Okay. Who won the last draft?
It is not out yet.
Okay.
That'll actually come out tonight. So Mason did win.
The previous one didn't get to set the order.
Tom,
Yes.
and didn't get to set the order. So Mason, you are on a heater. It feels like every time you're joining, you know, if you had a regular appearance on this show, you probably would have
be the Dodgers
me a long time ago. Yeah,
I'd be the Dodgers.
Yeah. So you get to set the order here, Mason.
Okay, well, there's so many. I'm gonna let Tom go 1. I'm gonna go 2, and Chim will go 3.
Oh,
Okay, I think there's a lot of moments, and there's honestly way too many. But the best one for me, okay, and you guys can, I don't know. I think most of you will agree to this. I thought they were done. I won't lie. And I'm going to George Springer ALCS Game 7 home run.
If you didn't take that, Tom, that would have been like the biggest miss of the draft.
Okay, because I thought they were done. I said they lost to Seattle. They forced a Game 7. And everyone's got to talk about being down 2-0 and not winning any of those games. So, George Springer for me. Home run, ALCS.
See, I thought Tom was going to take something else. Thought Tom was going to take something else. That was going to be my pick here, Tom.
Legend.
I will go. I'm going to go with Barger's World Series pinch hit. I think that was first ever one too.
Is that the Game 1?
The Grand
Game
Slam?
1.
Grand Slam, 9 runs? Yeah. 9 runs, I believe it was.
I'm going to go, how do I put this? I'm going to put the Yankees lose. And then I'm going to put in brackets Vladdy owning the Yankees. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's allowed.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Yeah, that's fine because Chim, I mean, Game 1 of the ALDS, he went yard, so.
Yeah. And I'm just going to put Trey Savage.
Oh, well, no.
Yeah, dude, there's a few. Come on,
You got to
man.
pick one.
There's
one
a couple moments that he's had. Like, you can't just take that.
Well, I'm going to take his... there's 2 starts he had.
Oh, my God, you don't even
Give
remember.
me his 12 strikeouts. Give me his 12 strikeout game.
Against the Yankees?
Dodgers. No.
There's still moments in that game, though, that are...
Savage had 12 strikeouts against the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. He tied the rookie record.
So you want his 12th strikeout?
Yeah. No, his 12 strikeout game, his performance. Get out of here, Mace.
I know, but that takes one of my picks away now.
Okay, Game 5, 12 Ks. Dodgers.
Yeah.
In Dodger Stadium. And everyone was saying he's young. He's only pitched at home in the postseason. Goes out in the biggest theater stadium legendary legacy and gets 12 Ks. Got it, Chim.
Slings it.
Got it.
He buckled Ohtani. Buckled Ohtani.
God, man.
I know
that game
is
and they
that
come
not
back
a
to
top
Toronto.
moment that we could pick?
If you want to double down and take that pick, you could. I would allow that.
Like when Ohtani's helmet flies off, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great visual.
Is it me?
No, it's me now. I'll go with Schneider Vlad back-to-back home runs. Just even Schneider 1-1 pitch. That was unreal.
Vladdy back-to-back. What game was that? Back-to-back home.
Game 5?
Is that game 3? Game 5?
Game 5 to take the lead, I believe, because that one ended happy.
Oh my God, there's one pick that needs to get picked?
I guess it's me, eh?
I think there's one out there that could have been a first rounder now that I'm thinking of it.
Well, like you're talking about the Yankees losing Vladdy. I think you got to go his Grand Slam. No? First ever Grand Slam in Blue Jays postseason history?
Yeah.
ALDS with the Yankees? No, we're not.
Yeah.
Is that not okay?
No,
Those
that's
first few
great.
games were electric.
Yeah.
Okay, and I got the back-to-back, but this one's hard, guys. I need some help with this, okay? MLB postseason record, Ernie Clement. He had way too many moments, but like
The
I can't
30th hit.
I can't give you I can't give
Yeah,
you a
Ernie
game.
sets record. Ernie sets hits
And he
record.
almost won us the World Series when they made
Man,
that
I
catch in
would
the
even
outfield.
take Ernie Clement's playoff performance.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
good with that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm loving my picks right now. Wow.
See, my picks are way too specific. You guys are taking just general.
I'm taking what do you mean? My first two are picks. No? Okay.
See, I think this one's a little niche too, but when Scherzer screams at Schneider, no way
Yes.
I'm getting off this
Yes.
mound.
Yes.
That was all time. All time.
Again, do you want to just take Scherzer yelling at Schneider? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like I get Scherzer in general, but we're not. That's why I wanted to pick players. And now we're picking moments.
See on the back-to-back stuff. Well, the one I think that should have got taken, and maybe it's just because the Jays were not on the winning side, was the 18-inning game.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like that
bud.
was insanity.
Yeah.
You
It was
talked to. I
insanity.
remember that morning talking to everyone like, oh, you know,
Did you stay
how-
up? Did you
how-
stay up? Did you
yeah,
stay up? Yeah.
Exactly. This might be a. Would this be a bad pick? Oh man, I do kind of want to go a little off the board here though. I'm gonna say Dome open for the first time in playoff history.
That is
Okay.
off the board.
All right. I don't mind it.
Trying to appeal to some type of niche. I don't know what it is, but
Okay.
Mason.
Oh, Mason.
I'm just trying to remember what game it was. So Otani was fourth in the order, right? So game 4, Vladdy home run off Otani.
Mm.
Just battle
In
of the
Dodger
Goliaths,
Stadium.
and
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. Vladdy in general, man. This guy.
Vladdy and Joe. What a legendary October.
Okay, to end it off, it's me, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just I hate doing anything because we lost this game. We lost the World Series. But to come back from injury and to add him to the roster and for how well he's like, no one thought he was going to hit this well.
I thought I was gonna take
Bo
this one
Bichette, that whole
last week.
series, man, needs some stick taps. He had bandages around his knee everywhere. Like he couldn't even run. But give me his 3-run bomb in the
3-run
game
home
7.
run.
That hit if they would have won, that would have been hit. That hit remembered forever. That would have been
Ever.
1-1 on this board if they won that game.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Oh, it's so sad still.
3-run bomb, Mace, in your basement, and we're going nuts, ready to pop champagne. Like,
Oh,
That was killer, Mason. I think even more killer that there was a time delay from the upstairs and the downstairs TV.
no, I think honestly what was worse was Mace saying to me, Tom, they still need 5 runs. They still need 5 runs to win.
You
to
said it,
win."
Mace.
I'm like, no, they don't. They don't. Like, they're fine now. No, 5 runs is what won the Dodgers. It's crazy. Yeah.
oh.
Wow.
Next year.
Bases
That was
loaded,
kind of
1 out.
depressing to do that. For
Bases loaded, 1 out, the bottom of the 9th. In Mason Savage's house.
Oh,
Chance to watch history with
And
my
a
closest
meatball
friends.
down the middle. Honestly, shout out Hoffman in the game
For
7.
calling his own ownership, yeah, for messing up. I agree to that.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm on game 7 of the CS or game 6, whatever It was game 7, was it not?
against Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 straight
Closing
strikeouts.
it
That
out.
could have been a moment.
Yeah, closing that out
I was just
against
gonna say
Julio
making the
Rodriguez.
World Series. That kind of just seemed
Well,
too.
the Springer bomb got them there, but
That's yeah,
Hoffman 3 straight strikeouts in the ninth. Like that
yeah,
could have been a pick for sure.
yeah.
Chris Bassett coming out of the
Oh,
dugout.
dude, he's a
Oh.
dog. You know who else was good? Nathan Lucas had a lot really good ALDS. Then like the World Series wasn't the greatest for him, but it's like
No.
there's so man, how do you not love this team?
Let's
IKF
go
had a
through
lot
them,
of good
guys.
moments besides
Yeah.
the World Series. Like it's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's so tough.
Jimenez too was good.
Oh, Jimenez.
Tommy went with Springer home run versus Seattle. Vladdy grand slam in the ALDS. Ernie Clement's playoff performance. Bo Bichette 3-run homer in World Series Game 7. Mason went with Barger World Series pinch hit grand slam in Game 1. Schneider Vladdy back-to-back homers in Game 5 of the World Series.
Lead off homers, please. Thank you.
Let me edit that. Scherzer yelling at Schneider in ALCS Game 4.
4.
5? 4.
4.
Game 4, Vladdy homer. And that was
Against
AL
Ohtani.
Yeah, sorry. World Series. I went with the Yankees lose. Vladdy owning the Yankees. Trey Savage, Game 5, World Series 12 strikeout rookie record. 18 inning World Series game. And Dome open for the first time in Blue Jays playoff history. What a run, guys. What a run for the Jays. Sad.
We missed the Savage Yankees start.
I know that obviously
Yeah.
that's what I was going through, but I mean this one he took
Pitched
the
in the World
record.
Series. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But just that first start,
Yeah.
like no one, it was his coming out party. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
some of the
Dude,
average fans
imagine
had
that
no
guy
idea who this
pitching
kid
now in a
was.
random game in May is gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
At the
like
Trop.
the signed Beebs, man. You got him, Gosman, and you Savage. Like you got
Oh my god.
some
Bring
good
Bassett back for the bullpen.
Bring Bassett back.
Yeah.
I'd bring Scherzer back too. Who cares?
Yeah, Scherzer's awesome. I
You
know.
got the money. You got all the money in the world. Like just give it to him.
Well, the Game 14 always say it. Boys always say it.
The Rogers are cheap, man.
The Rogers is one of the most richest franchises.
Yeah.
Owners, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's yeah. So it's interesting.
It's I think Bo is you need to bring Bo back.
Yeah.
This is tough. We don't have Roberto there here today. Like he was at the
He was
at the
boots on
game.
the ground, man.
Like,
That's a tough one on us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Onto we missed it. Mason, maybe if you want to share your thoughts on 5 years, you haven't got a chance to chime in on it. So obviously BTB has reached
It's okay.
5 years. We
He's
have
gonna
our
cry
big
next
party.
Saturday. It's okay.
Our big party coming up here. So Mace, yeah, maybe if you want to just share your thoughts on BTB making in 5 years, did you think we'd ever get here?
No, it started as you guys asking me to help you with a little one-off school project after a pandemic summer of creating a social community for men's league golf at the Idlewild. So that kind of paved the blueprint was the ID Cup summer 2020 and gave us an idea that there was some sort of market for this sort of niche podcast or niche media space. And kudos to you guys. Like this is your show. You guys run this show. Like Roberto and I are helping for sure, but without you two as the face of it and just all the work you guys do in the background, which I think probably goes unnoticed to a lot of people, but it's phenomenal. The community we've built, the people I've got to meet, you guys have got to meet, the friendships that it's just kind of brought together, multi-generations. It feels like in Sudbury, it's almost like that middle ground for a lot of people, which is really cool to see from walking into an arena, talking to scouts or coaches of junior teams or minor league teams. It's incredible. So thank you guys for taking me along for the ride. And like I said, kudos to you guys for putting up with each other for 5 years, putting up with myself for 5 years. I think Roberto's the easiest one to get along with out of the four of us. And it's brought some really cool people along the road too. And we've had Homer hop in for a while and still be a part of it in his capacity, and all the special guests we've had. And I still remember one of my favorite runs was when we were doing the Quernies quiz and bringing on two random people to go against you guys
Oh,
each week.
so good.
Honestly, thinking back to that, Mace, and obviously well said so far, it's just like, how did we manage to do that? Like, we grinded that period of time for the pod to schedule, a quiz, and now
We
that
had a
was
lot of time on a lot
that-
more time on our
a
hands.
lot
yeah.
more time on our hands. That was your section though, Mason. That was some great content, man.
You
It
own
was
that.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Never forget.
yeah, it gives
what-
me a great medium to still use some of my past sport marketing background. So
Mhm.
it's awesome for me to be involved with you guys. And I didn't get to go to SPAD program at Laurentian, so it gives me a little insight into that too, which is nice.
Yeah, I'll never forget that conversation I had with you, Mace, at Respect is Burning. Never forget that. Hey man,
Kitchen.
you mind helping Tom and I out edit a podcast? No problem. And
always
then
say that.
literally kept you the whole way.
I think
So
you
good.
asked me if I knew who Mason was right after, and I'm like, I have no idea who you're talking about. He was like,
Really?
Because you mentioned that you play ID Cup with him, and I'm like, I've never seen him before. Like, and then I mean, I knew the name, but I didn't know Mason personally. And then, yeah, obviously here we are. So it's crazy.
I'm very excited for November 14th because it's very
15th.
rare that all
15th.
15, sorry,
Dash.
all four of us dash. That's a dash. That all four of us are together. So
We
it's
need an
gonna be
updated picture. Yeah.
oh bad. Yeah.
But Jim, question: do you have a speech lined up for that Saturday? Like, are you grabbing the mic at some point?
Yeah, I would like
I'm not
to.
saying anything, bud. So like, this is
No,
you.
we're all seeing something here. Like I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone's seeing something here, but I'm going off the cuff. That's for sure.
What are you like? What am I gonna say that you're gonna miss? Okay, I
I
guess.
don't know, Tom. You seem to hit lead off pretty well according to your
Dude.
interview with Ben.
Dude,
All I
man.
had, dude, all I had to do is hit a sack bunt and you were home. Sack
Yeah,
fly,
still, grounder to Mookie Betts.
broken bat. Yeah, broken
bat.
bat grounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, it's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait for it's gonna be can't wait. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna call it a pod here. That's gonna do it for week 221. We love you all, and we will see you for 222, and that will be the last one right before the big extravaganza. So we love y'all, and we'll chat then. Ciao.